Well, this is a fun video. We went to Orlando a couple years ago for a family vacation, spring break, and I thought I had lost the card. Turns out, we found it. So, as brothers do, they had a good time down in Florida. Some things to know about Discovery Cove. Number one, it's worth it. No matter what you do, no matter what you spend, it is worth it. For even a family or an individual, the experiences and the ability to go somewhere and just have a very controlled environment. So something that Discovery Cove does is they limit the access. Obviously, the amount of impact on the water and the ecosystem and the animals' interactions and such, so they limit the contact for each day. Check out Discovery Cove's website. When you come in, you check in up here in the top, and you follow this path around. Keynotes areas here, Laguna Restaurant or Laguna Grill, and then each of the coves have their own little cabanas where you can get your swimsuits and some towels and some flotation devices, and it's very, very well controlled. The flow of people and the flow of just the day. Included in your day is the meals at the Laguna, and so you're going to want to make sure that you check the times for the meals. Drinks are included. You can upgrade, obviously, for whatever you want to upgrade for the day, but essentially it is an all-inclusive package, and what comes with it is the aviary, and it comes with animal encounters as far as like there's birds in the trees, there's some freshwater adventures and things like that. You can get close to animals. There are upgrades to have one-on-ones. There are upgrades for things like what we did was the Great Barrier Reef, or the reef diving experience. It's not really diving, it's just a helmet with water, but it's absolutely fun. Something else that is really cool that you don't have to bring your own sunblock. They do have special formulated sunblock at all of the restrooms that is safe for the animals. Biggest recommendation I can make is do your homework, do your research, plan your day. It will go as you planned. It is not hectic at all, but it is a long day, and it is an early day. Some of the adventures you have to check in at 7 a.m., 7:15 a.m., 8 a.m. at the latest. It is a long day. When you get there, get oriented. Get your swimsuits, get your IDs. You'll check in at the main lodge, and everybody will wait with complimentary coffee. And when they open the gates, you walk through this pretty tropical forest, and then boom, there it is. A lot of the encounters that are not included in your regular day will have their own photo packages, video packages, and such available, so you won't be able to record all of your interactions, because some of the animals, like the dolphin encounter, will it'll actually be a problem. The animals think of it as a new toy, and they'll take your camera and you'll never see it again. So they've learned from some of those, but check this out. I'm going to let the raw video run with some smaller edits, but man, look at the size of that hogfish. Sheesh. Here's some nice music, some video, some raw footage. Not going to edit it because it's just kind of cool the way it is. I do have to, however, give you fair warning. This is a very long video, so feel free to watch some, relax, skip to different parts, speed up the play. It is worth seeing, though. It is a lot of fun. Does anybody remember the Snorkels? The old cartoon show? Yeah. That's what these helmets made me think of all the time. It was pretty funny. Part of the entire experience of Discovery Cove is also learning about conservation, learning about the animals. You're going to see her flipping through her little book, showing facts and asking questions, talking about sharks, talking about animals and their behaviors. So yeah, it's really cool, the interactions and the education that you get. Hello, Mr. Grunt.
Okay, so this Goliath grouper, I think this dude like really wanted my ankles. He was kind of sus the whole time. He was eyeballing me.
At some point, I heard the Space Odyssey theme in my head. I don't know, just all walking. I started talking to Hal in my head. It was just kind of a surreal experience, but walking on the bottom was pretty cool. Just walking around looking at the fish. Really neat. So if you can't tell, the fish are getting kind of excited. She told us all to just chill out, wait here. And then they started tossing up food, and it all broke loose. It was absolute chaos. It became a feeding frenzy, and fish, when they are in a feeding frenzy, don't care. They're just going to run into you, run past you, run over you. Keep your fingers and toes inside the ride until all the fish have eaten their food. It was pretty great. It was pretty fun. So after the controlled environment and the excursion on the walking tour, if you will, then we went out to the lagoon. There is a open lagoon where people can swim and interact, I guess, if you will. They ask you not to really hold the fish, grab the fish. Some of them will come right up to you and nibble on you, and some of them will do everything they can to stay away, but they're pretty desensitized to people at this point. But you can already see everything floating in the water already that's been stirred up. It's not the clear, beautiful water that was already that we saw in the very beginning of the walking tour at the very beginning of the day. So again, it's still pretty. It's still an awesome experience, but schedule your interactions and get there early. It's a lot to take in and a lot to just enjoy. Yes, if you are wondering if the stingrays have their barbs, yes. Yes, they do. Now, be very careful. They will tell you that you may see rays next to you or laying on the ground. Just be sure that you give them their space and there won't be any issues. Yes, folks, it is saltwater. If it gets in your eyes, it burns only just for a little bit. I'll be completely honest here. I saw the fish and I got excited and I started following them over, seeing kind of what happened here, and completely lost sight of the fact that the group of people circled around probably should have tipped me off that they were in a paid experience, and I just did the thing. I just showed up and was like, hey, there's fish here. But yeah, I turned around and got out of there. So a little awareness to the surroundings. One thing that is especially interesting to me and that I love doing these kinds of experiences and swims is seeing the behavior of the fish. Like this snook here, he's just chilling right on top of the edge. It's kind of neat. They are ambush predators for sure, but I always thought that they would be on the lower part of the edge or ledge than sitting right on top of it. So it just opened my eyes to whenever I'm fishing an edge or a ledge, thinking that they're going to come up and ambush. It's not always the case. They sometimes ambush from above, coming up the ledge. So that was just something neat to realize. There are all kinds of sea creatures, and not so much sea, but more creatures that you will see on your day at Discovery Cove. Now, all that being said, I was very impressed with the water, with the flow of water, rather. So, obviously, this is all contained in their pools and lagoons and such, and they have massive, massive water filtration and conditioning. But I was extremely impressed by the water flow. There is a current. There are currents that feel like the ocean. So it's really, really cool that they've done everything that they can to make this as best a habitat for the fish. It's really, really cool. And good on them too for limiting the number of guests and limiting the interactions. I didn't see a single sick fish. I saw a couple with injury. I saw a couple well, possibly with, some dermatitis, if you would, but for a fish. But honestly, every fish looks really healthy. If you see any fish that you think looks sick, comment in the section below. Now this is one of those sections I was telling you about. Behind glass is where they have the bigger fish that probably wouldn't make trouble, but better be safe than sorry. And he was one of the smaller grouper, honestly, behind the glass. But there's, there's another excursion that you can go in with them, but they don't want everybody being able to just walk over to it. But I would say probably the most impressive fish that I saw were the huge hogfish. I mean, just massive studs.
And it's a good place to practice your swim strokes. It's pretty cool. There's some areas where there's bridges and walking areas right next to the water, so you can see your people, see the fish from different angles and such. And then so we took periodic swimming sessions, and we go eat or we go walk around. And so after this, we walked up the paths and went around to see the other pools and the other oases and such. It's easy to get stuck in one area, but really highly encourage you to walk around and go see all the animal excursions, the freshwater areas, the lazy river kind of. It's just all. Now, when you do get in the morning, be sure that you walk around to become familiar. Like I said, you won't be able to get into the pools right away, so enjoy the atmosphere and the calm, and pay attention to signs that will tell you when there are feeding times for instance, the birds. Everything is run on tight schedules, so be sure to be cognizant of that. The other cool thing is that they do have hand washing signs and folks around helping to guide if you have any questions or get lost. But we wanted to feed the birds, so we had to kind of schedule our break to get into the aviary. When you go into the aviary, you'll have the double door system because we don't want any birds getting out, but they do occasionally. So just do your best to follow the best practices here, and then just have a ball with it.
That was rude.
Watch this. Oh, excuse me. That's a big bird.
Boy, that's a big old macaw. You just threw it on somebody. You are so pretty.
There he goes.
Right?
Hey. Was it really? Uh-oh.
You got trouble. Oh boy. Oh.
We'll go down there. Must be.
Extreme close up. Hey there, Birdo. Hello, Birdo.
Have to become a creature.
Whoa.
Gonna land on you. Oh my, that's a big jump.
It's so big, dude.
He's trying. Oh,
Cuidado.
he's gonna get it. I'll figure a way.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a male cardinal, but I know it's not.
Hey, go try with that one. Here, you take the picture. You're not gonna do it.
cute bird brain.
Dad, run that one. Run that one.
Yeah, right.
Dad, run that one on the floor.
I can put one on my head. Oh, it changes
Hey.
mine.
Hey, you can poop on your head
Dad,
too.
run that one on the floor.
It's stuff up there. Oh my goodness. Oh, you almost got me. You trying to shit on me, Holmes? You almost got me. He's so fat. Look, he's laying his belly down.
Oh, you want to try? Got it?
What?
You want to try?
No. No. Thinking about it. Thinking about it.
Oh, he doesn't like it, I guess. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, try this one.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes. He must be full.
He's thinking about it.
Oh, look at that big bird.
Yeah, I know. You guys are just chill. You're just like, yeah, whatever, man.
Oh. Never mind, he's full. This is a small bird.
Right? Yeah, see ya.
Yeah. Just thinking about which part he likes.
Oh, yeah. This guy's just so full. He's so full, he's not even standing up for real. There he goes.
What you looking at? No, I haven't got any more.
There you go.
Oh. Yeah, I think he's full.
So pretty.
He is a pretty bird. Oh, he likes those crabs. Oh, he likes the worms. I'm out of worms.
Yeah, there he goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, pretty bird.
Have you seen Bethel, Barbie? Have you seen any ducks that go by the name Barbie? No? Okay, thank you, sir. Well, there's plenty of amenities and plenty of cabanas that have chips and pretzels and drinks, frozen drinks, sodas, all kinds of stuff to do, and then back to the water.
Well, I hope you're still with us. It's been a long video, but I hope you've learned something. If you learned a new fish, put it down in the comments. Like, subscribe, share the video with friends, put it on in the background, listen to some music. But we appreciate you anyway. Share the video, like the video, subscribe, and we look forward to making more content for you in the future. A little more than 5 minutes of uninterrupted, beautiful ocean and music here. So thanks again for swinging in, and take care of each other. God bless, and we'll see you next time.
I was taking a video.
Yeah, no. Hold on. Let me come around this way. Mm-hmm.